Hello, everybody. Welcome to my office. This is the TED Magazine 30 Under 35 Awards ceremony. I'm going to give people a couple of extra minutes here. We got people still kind of joining the ceremony. So hang in there just for a second, and then we'll get rolling, and we'll meet this year's award winners in a few seconds while I just kind of, what they call in the TV news business, stretch a little bit just to kind of fill a little bit of time for everybody to get to join us. I'm excited I got a chance. I sat in on a little bit of the lead conference today. It was enlightening. It was great to hear the voices and see the faces of you guys who were so engaged. So it was really awesome. And I appreciate all you guys attending. We might as well get rolling. Welcome to my office. This is not, you know, a hotel room or a hotel in Minneapolis, but I'm saying my volume is low. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me some kind of a thumbs up that we're okay. My name is Scott Costa. I'm the publisher of TED Magazine. I appreciate you guys, you know, all coming. You know, this is what it looks like at the headquarters of TED Magazine. I got the, you know, the Kansas Jayhawk poster right there. I'm a big fan. You guys are, you know, I got my cup and everything. I might need a drink, so we'll go from there. You know, it's not the same as, admittedly, not the same as, you know, being in a hotel together. And it's important for me, you know, during the 2.5-day event that we have with Lead, or the 3-day event that we have with Lead, where I get a chance to talk to each of you individually, even if it's just for like 5 minutes, just because I want to get to know you. I want to know your personalities. I want to know stuff about you. I want to know, you know, how you interact with people. And that's one of the downsides that, that this is, you know, has with us right now, is there's a lot of people saying, well, we can do virtual meetings, and we can do, you know, virtual events, and we can save the money. We don't have to pay money on, you know, for travel or food and lodging and whatever expenses. And that's all, you know, well and good. But the fact of the matter is, I don't know you. I mean, we haven't met, and we're going to meet in this weird virtual way. And it's not the same. So I'm going to work, you know, in the near term with all of the 30 under 35 winners to connect with all of you, to make sure that we get to know each other, because I think it's important. Here's why. Here's the deal. This is the important part. There are about 180,000 employees of the 800 companies that belong to NAD, 180,000. This is the 9th time we've done the 30 under 35 awards, which means 270 of those 180,000 people have earned this award. And to break it down, I'm horrible at math, so hang in there with me. 99.85% of the people in the supply chain are not 30 under 35 award winners. A little bit more than 0.1% are. And so to put that into a little bit of, you know, perspective for you, and I don't know what you guys have heard, but so TED Magazine won this award for Magazine of the Year, which I keep right here. There it is. And we're pretty proud of it. And I bring it up for 2 reasons. First reason why I bring it up is because I like to brag about it. And we should, because we worked really hard for the award. There's not a whole lot of us here, and we went up against every magazine, business magazine in the country, and you know, we won, and we're pretty happy about that. And the other one is this is the thing that I used to hear all the time, and I was frustrated with it, which is, you know, all these magazines are the same, and it doesn't matter where you get your news from, it's all the same. And I kept saying, no, we're just better. We're better than them, and we're better, and blah, blah, blah. Now you guys are, you know, this next generation, and you're hearing about, you're entitled, and everybody got a trophy, and everybody blah, blah, blah. Well, now you guys have a plaque, okay? And you're better. And that's just the truth. A lot of people are nominated for these awards, and you guys earned it. And I say this every year too, just so you guys are aware. TED Magazine didn't give you guys an award. They did. You guys earned it. And it's important to remember that. So wear that and own it, because you need to know that you're award earners as much as you're award winners. So keep that you know, in mind as you go forward. But it's important now what you do with it. You know, there are some people who take that plaque that you received and they put it on their wall, or they put it on a shelf or whatever, and they forget about it and you go away. And now is not really the time for that. I mean, now's the time that we need people like you, and we need you to, you know, step up and guide us into the future. I was a about to, a couple of months ago, I was about to launch a series of special supplements to the magazine that I called Project 2030, which was just how are we going to get ourselves to, through this decade and make sure that we're still a vibrant and solid supply chain, 10 years from now. And we were going to talk about how to take on Amazon and succession planning. And we were going to talk about e-commerce, and we were going to talk about the changing customer and new delivery methods. And we were going to talk about running a connected business. And we were going to talk about how to, the changing roles that every employee at every branch and at every location was going to have. And we were thinking, yeah, we'll plot this out for what we're going to do 120 months from now. And it all came 118 months too soon, because it's all happening right now. And I need to, again, I got a chance to listen to some of the lead conference stuff today, and here's some of your thoughts and ideas on leadership, and we need you. So don't just run away. And so now back to me meeting you is, I want to make sure that your ideas are being passed along to the rest of the supply chain. And so, we're going to do that. I'm going to set up some meetings, maybe 3 people at a time on Zoom or whatever, so that you can introduce yourself to me and I can introduce myself to you. And maybe we'll, get you together with some of my writers, and we'll do some stuff, in the magazine or online on the 2 websites that we have, or on the podcast that we do, or something like that. So we can continue to share your thoughts with how we need to go and lead ourselves into, this decade and into 2030, because it's important. And I hope that you guys will stay in touch with me and won't disappear just because you've won this award. So now let's jump into the awards here. I think it's important. So quick show of hands for everybody. Raise your hand. Who has never seen a 30 under 35 award presentation before? Get them up. Yeah, it's a trick. I can't see any of you. So if you raised your hand, you have to tell me when I meet with you that I tricked you into raising your hand. Stuff you need to know. I get all the stuff from your nomination forms. I don't, your mentors, your coworkers, the people you report to, the HR people, they wrote this stuff on your nomination form. I did not stalk you guys to learn this stuff. I didn't go digging into your past to find this stuff. People thought that, what, if I put this on the nomination form, maybe my person's going to win. And so I guess you need to know that before we get started, because this is what's on your nomination forms. So get ready for it. I'm going to share my screen, which I'm not very good at technical stuff, so hold tight with me. And hopefully I can do this in one shot. So this is, there we go. Hopefully you can see my screen. Somebody, whatever, throw something at the screen. So this is what you're looking at right here is the digital edition cover of TED Magazine. It's not the one that we mailed to you, obviously, that has Melissa on the cover, and more on her in a minute. We wanted to put you all on the cover, obviously. But we realized after we put you all on the cover, it's a great cover. We're really excited about it. If you want to see it, you can go to www.tedmag.com, go all the way down to the bottom of the homepage where it says current issue, click on that, and boom, you can, so if you want to tell your friends or other family, hey, if you want to see where I was in a magazine, you can find it there. But we realized that we couldn't mail this, because when we put a mailing address on it, we covered up about a third of you. And we just thought it would be funny to, have you guys' heads covered, but, we decided not to do that. So we, against my better judgment, but I'm really happy with how it turned out, we actually put an Iowa State person on the cover of the magazine for the second time in my career at TED Magazine. A guy named Brian Rooney, who used to work at Crescent Electric Supply and is now a VP at Kellis Kingsley, a manufacturer's rep, was on the cover as a 30 under 35 a few years ago. But this is Melissa Berkland. She's now the cover model, and the second Iowa State Cyclone to be on the cover of the magazine. I edited this for my own purposes, so I have my own Jayhawk on there now, because I think, I'm outnumbered and we can't let Melissa get away with this, or Brian. So if you want the special cover, please let me know, and we'll see what we can do to make something up for you guys. So let's dive in. Here is our 30 under 35 award winners for 2020. I'm excited for you to meet them. First one on the list, this is Derek Alexander, Outside Sales Electric Supply, Inc. Derek started at an entry-level warehouse position at ESI, but thanks to his work ethic, he worked his way up. The person who nominated Derek says in her 40 years in the business, she has never met anyone as dedicated and caring as Derek. Derek has taken a number of education courses, including those offered by NAAD. He is a past attendee of lead conferences beyond just today's. And ESI says that if they could clone Derek, they would. So I did. So congratulations to both of the Dereks that are on the screen right now. One other thing that I should mention about Derek, all of you received envelopes with your plaque and a number of magazines. Derek's showed up empty. We're not quite sure what happened. Sorry about that, Derek. I personally want to apologize to you. If any of you have Derek's plaque, you can keep the magazines. Derek, I'm going to send you some more magazines. Don't worry about that. But if any of you have Derek's plaque, can you put something in the chat box so we know where it is? I mean, I'm assuming that one day it has value. It's going to end up on eBay and I'm going to find it there. But if any of you have it, I just want to know that it's out there and make sure that we can get it into his hands. And congratulations to Derek. We're happy that you won, and we'll make sure you get a plaque and some magazines. Here she is, cover model, Melissa Berkland, Automation Product Manager, Van Meter, Inc. Melissa's been with Van Meter for 7 years. When she started, she had very little product knowledge. However, she has attended a wide variety of classes and courses thanks to that education that happened earlier. She now is one of only about 520 people in the country to have a certification in TUV Rhineland FS Engineer Machinery, which is an awesome certification. Congratulations on that. It also washes out the fact that she went to Iowa State. We're not going to say go Cyclones ever. That's out. Melissa participates in a number of services, including Meals for the Heartland. She rehabilitates homes with the Rebuilding Together program, and she volunteers for the Special Olympics. Congratulations, Melissa, on your award. John Breitfuss is a switchgear manager, Advanced Electrical Supply. John demonstrates integrity, passion, patience, innovation, transparency, open-mindedness, positivity, and empowerment when on the job at Advance. Here's a great compliment that was on his nomination form from the person who nominated him. I don't want to give John too much direction because I want to see how his creative mind works, and then the results surpass any expectations that I had. So that's awesome, John. Congratulations. John enjoys cooking, hiking, and kickboxing. He participates in Florence Angels, which provides food for the needy, and Home Sweet Home Ministries. He also donates time to the Holt International Services, which photographs Korean infants who are waiting to be adopted overseas. Congratulations to you, John. Jim Brockman is a general manager, Viking Electric Supply. Jim is the youngest general manager in Viking history after being promoted from project lighting specialist. Jim has numerous certifications, including NAAD's Epic Bronze. He is currently working on a project to reorganize all of the project teams for Viking throughout all of Wisconsin. And Jim and his wife enjoy spending their weekends camping with their 2 children. Congratulations to you, Jim. Joshua Davis, president, the Will Group. Josh was a shop foreman with the Will Group, and he worked his way up to becoming president. Josh was instrumental in negotiating a huge Chicago street lighting retrofit contract that we've covered extensively, actually, on our lighted website. It's really an amazing project. So congratulations to you, John. That's really a cool thing. He's also a former college football player at the University of Tennessee, go Vols. And he volunteers for the Tuskegee Next Foundation, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Chicago, and Young Life, which is a group that helps kids of all ages. And Josh and his wife recently had their first child, a baby girl. Congratulations to all of you, and congratulations for her, and congratulations on winning the 30 Under 35 award. David Gursha, Chief Innovation Officer, Light Efficient Design. David oversees the company's overall technology future, product development, strategic account sales, and new business development. Get this, at age 15, Josh started his first company. At age 16, he filed his first patent, and by the age of 30, he had started 3 different companies already. When David is not doing all of that, he enjoys spending time with his family and friends. He participates in CrossFit, so he's a member of a cult. He enjoys yoga, and he enjoys the waters off of Cape Cod. Congratulations on the award, David. Jeffrey Graham, account manager, Border States Electric Supply. Jeffrey has worked his way up through the ranks also, including stops in the warehouse, counter sales, inside sales, and quotations. He's known for going to local job sites to land new accounts, meeting new contractors. He's completed a number of courses, including NAD's Epic Bronze and Silver. He's involved in a number of mentoring roles also. And while Jeff is highly successful, in his spare time, he likes cheering on his Eastern Carolina Pirates, mean-looking pirate, by the way. So I did some research, not so successful, Jeff, just so you know. The football team, 1-7 in conference last year. The men's basketball team, a rockin' 5-13. Women's basketball, 6-10. Not a lot to cheer about, but you did have the baseball team. Started the season 13-4, and then they canceled the season because of the coronavirus, so not much to cheer about after that. But congratulations on the award, Jeffrey Grant. Stephanie Green, account manager, Border States Electric Supply. Stephanie has relocated 3 times since joining Border States, leaving her home in South Carolina for Wichita. You deserve an award for that alone. And then moving to Texas, and now Stephanie is living in Montana, where, as her nomination says, she is not yet accustomed to winter. Stephanie has mentored a number of people in her career, and she continues to keep in touch with all of them, even though she can't see all of them face to face right now. She's an NAD Epic Bronze and Silver grad, and she graduated at the top of her class with a degree in business management from Central Missouri. Go Mules, mean-looking mule. Her nomination says that even during times of stress, Stephanie's enthusiasm always comes through. She's created some programs at Border States, including the Easter egg hunt, the chili cook-off, September event, which is pretty cool, Popsicle Day, which I put in capital letters because we're stealing that one here at TED Magazine. I like that idea. And Socket to Poverty, which is an event that helps local shelters. She not only coordinates the happy hours, she also coordinates weekly hikes for coworkers, also a great idea. And just for kicks, Stephanie is taking an online course through the University of Michigan, Go Blue, in dinosaur biology, and she's also taking lessons to learn German. Quite the plate. Congratulations to you, Stephanie Green, on the award. Caroline Hilliard, finance manager, Rexel, USA. Caroline is also a true road warrior. She's relocated for the company 4 times in the last 2 years. One of those moves was to Paris, though. That's pretty cool, so congratulations on that. Rexel put Caroline on its high potential list and she's described as inspirational and one of the most competent and dedicated employees at Rexel. In her spare time, Caroline likes to play the alto sax and the piano. She just finished her first half marathon. She volunteers for Girls on the Run, which is an organization that helps children maintain their fitness and run a 5K. And just so you know, Caroline's nomination says that she would be embarrassed to even be nominated for an award for all that work. But you know what, Caroline? Job well done. You deserve this. Be proud of yourself. I'm happy that you're a winner of the 30 Under 35 award. Angela Haloka. I knew I was going to do that. Sorry, Angela. Angela Haloka, Integrated Products Group Manager, United Electric Supply. Angela, get back to me about, I'm sorry I messed it up. Angela is one of the youngest managers in the history of United Electric and was named the head of her department when she was just 25 years old. She's attended the NAD University of Industrial Distribution and the NAD Lead Conference in Nashville last summer. She's also the program chair for the Wilmington, Delaware section of the International Society of Automation. And her coworkers have voted her as an employee advisor to the United Board of Directors. Angela earned her degree in mechanical engineering from Loyola University in Maryland. Go Hounds, mean-looking hounds. She also enjoys jazz music and she plays competitive soccer. Congratulations to you, Angela. Taylor Lowe Wyndham, quotation specialist, Irby. Taylor started at Irby 3 years ago with no industry experience and only took her 6 months and she earned her first promotion. Congratulations on that. She not only works on many large and profitable commercial projects, Taylor is also part of the Sona Power Special Project aimed at increasing and retaining minorities in the business. Taylor received her MBA from the University of Mississippi. Ole Miss, hotty toddy for you. And she now lives in Mobile, Alabama. Right? Nice blend in there with all those Alabama football fans and University of Mississippi person. Good luck with that. In her spare time, she enjoys time with her husband, her father, and her 2 dogs. Congratulations to you, Taylor. Tyke Markle, account manager, Capital Electric Supply. Tyke is described as a big picture thinker who's very good at problem solving. He solved a lot of problems because he's completed 54 training courses in his time. At least that's how many were listed on the nomination form. And that includes NAD's EPIC and 3 modules of CEP sales. Tyke and his wife Brianna have 2 small children, and Tyke is proud to say that he is his son's T-ball coach. Tyke does come from a large family and he maintains close ties with them. He enjoys hunting, fishing, and family vacations. Congratulations, Tyke, on the award. Jared Meier, corporate safety leader, Wesco. Jared's job is to keep people safe, and in the first year on the job, he reduced the recordable injury rate by 35%. He took on the role with very few resources, but he used his personal skills to create success. Jared holds a master's degree in safety sciences from Indiana University of Pennsylvania. My high school basketball team went to University of Indiana, Pennsylvania, so I didn't have to look that one up. Go Hawks, mean looking hawk. I didn't even have to look that up. Jared has 2 small children at home. He enjoys camping and he enjoys working on DIY projects. Congratulations to you, Jared. Steve Molaskis, President, Wind Supply, Inc. Since taking over his Louisville location, Steve has nearly tripled his sales. He graduated from West Virginia University. That's a conference rival of my Jayhawks, so we're just going to skip that. But he joined the Army and became an airborne reserve. He was a platoon leader in Iraq, and I will give that a huge shout out. So thanks to you, Steve. I appreciate your service. He entered the electrical side of Wind Supply without a lot of project knowledge, so he's taken a number of courses to get up to speed. Little known fact, stuff on his nomination form. Steve has 10 brothers and sisters, and just in case you were wondering, Steve grew up on a peach farm in Texas. Somebody decided to include that on his nomination form because they knew that would put him over the top and earn him a 30 under 35 award. But seriously, congratulations, Steve, on job well done. Courtney Miller, plant manager, Klein Tools. Courtney joined the Klein team in 2016 and was quickly promoted to manufacturing manager and then was promoted to operations manager for the plant that produces all of Klein's flagship products, including pliers, wire strippers, and cable cutters. She now leads a team of more than 200 employees. Very impressive. Her nomination describes her as an excellent role model for professionalism, ethical behavior, and integrity. Courtney has 2 children, and she's active in her church and her community. Congratulations to you on the award, Courtney Miller. Colin Mitchell, Director of Projects, Rexel Energy. Colin started at Rexel by joining the company's financial leadership program. As his current title suggests, he did great. He stood out in the various roles across the Northwest, Midwest, and Southern regions. He's been promoted 3 times since joining Rexel. He's currently a member of the Rexel leadership team, and he mentors a staff of 20 different program managers. Colin graduated from Northeastern University, go Huskies, mean looking Husky, where he played lacrosse. He scored 30 goals and had 23 assists during his career. Colin still plays lacrosse every Sunday at a league in Boston, so congratulations to you, Colin. We're probably at the point now where I need to take a drink of water because I've been talking a lot, but I also want to bring up these mascots again. Look at these things. Everybody mean pirate, mean mule, mean greyhound, mean hawk, mean husky. I just want to remind you, the happiest mascot in the world, the Kansas Jayhawk. Sure, he stole some shoes off a pilgrim back in 1492, but try and find yourself some smiling mascots. That's all I'm asking from you guys in the future. Taking a drink. Hold tight, everybody. Okay, we move on. Casey Moffat. Account representative, Viking Electric Supply. Casey started with a background in car repair and installing tile floor before joining Viking Electric. Viking says he walked in the door asking questions and they knew he would be great at the job. He started as a desk guy, then he moved to inside sales. Now he's an account rep. Casey has completed NAD's Epic Bronze, Silver, and Gold. He did all of those in 1 year, by the way. Nice job. And he's also completed 5 modules of Inside Sales Pro and among other courses. He is a mentor to other employees. And as his nomination says, when Casey is out, there's a little black cloud hanging over our office. They really like you there, Casey. Thought you should know that they said that. And congratulations on your 30 under 35 award. Andrew Ondick, Lighting Business Development Manager, Steiner Electric. Andrew's nomination form says his work ethic is exemplary, his character is genuine, and his reliability is second to none. Andrew takes on the initiative to mentor other Steiner employees, and he's also always volunteering for other work to help the team. The company often relies on Andrew when it comes to interviewing new employees. He and his wife have a 1-year-old daughter, and they enjoy swimming lessons together. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. Andrew also runs a basketball academy and continues to play basketball a couple of times a week. Congratulations on the award, Andrew. Jeff Parker, profitability leader, finance digital ambassador, Rexel Energy Solutions. Jeff also started in the warehouse. He's been promoted 4 times since joining Rexel. He's the first graduate of Rexel's Next program for developing business leaders. I've attended a couple of Rexel's Next program events. Really a cool program. I'm glad, Jeff, that you were a part of it. He created the Rexel Energy Solutions Toastmasters Club, and he leads it as the president. He's part of the Rexel Energy Solutions new hire training team and is active in the community engagement team. Jeff married his best friend 2 years ago, and his wife, Sandy, also works for Rexel Energy Solutions. Just wanted you to know that was on the nomination form. Congratulations to you, Jeff Parker. Alex Pyrrha, Director of Electrical Sales, Graybar. Alex joined Graybar in 2012 and has received 3 promotions, going from inside sales to outside sales to manager of industrial business director to director of electrical sales. Alex graduated from Wisconsin, Stevens Point. My brother graduated from Whitewater, but he doesn't count, so go Pointers. Nice to see I found a happy mascot, by the way, from Stevens Point. He has a degree in communications. Alex had to relocate from Green Bay to Minneapolis, where I'm told the Packer fans are always welcome, so that must be going well for you. Alex volunteers with the Heartland Hospice Services. He mentors at-risk youth. He and his wife both deserve an award, though, because they're the parents to 3 children, all under the age of 5 years old. Congratulations to you, Alex. Kayla Rep, Digital Analytics Manager, Sonopar USA. Kayla is described as having courage, tenacity, and is not afraid to ask hard questions or speak up when she thinks there's a better way to do something. She just started an EPIC course through NAED. I hope that goes well for you. And she's helping Sonopar use predictive analytics to identify customers at risk of attrition. Kayla is the founder and steering committee member of the first women's group at Sonopar, which is called Women Advocating Today for Tomorrow, or WAT. The group focuses on the professional development of women. She's extremely smart, and to prove that, after 2 decades of living in the winters of Buffalo, she moved to South Carolina and the beaches. I'm a big fan of that, by the way. She's also a dog lover. She has a dog named Solomon, whose favorite food is banana pancakes. Now, I've had dogs for years. I've searched around. I've never seen banana pancake food, so I'm assuming that Kayla makes banana pancakes specifically for her dog and feeds them to him. Just want to let you know, again, on the nomination form, it's not like I stalked you on that one, but congratulations to you, Kayla. Brandon Riley, Regional Customer Service Manager, Van Meter, Inc. Van Meter had to convince Brandon to leave being a financial actuary to join their employee-owned company. And Brandon has been promoted several times since joining Van Meter. Brandon did not have leadership experience before being promoted to Regional Customer Service Manager, but he is helping all of his team members develop for the future. Brandon has a degree in mathematics from Coe College. Go Cohawks. That's not a real bird, by the way. And as part of Van Meter's charitable giving committee, he's a part of the 100 Plus Men Who Care Hawkeye chapter and the Iowa City Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations to you, Brandon. Toby Robin, Vice President of Sales, Sarawire. Toby worked his way up to Vice President of Sales 2 years ago, and at the age of 31, by using strategies based on data and analysis provided by Sarawire. The result is significant sales growth since Toby joined the company. He has completed a number of courses, including NAD's Epic Bronze. He's described as someone who is straightforward and does not mince word, but also empathetic and willing to do whatever it takes for success. Toby received a service award for his dedication while he was in Jacksonville. He enjoys golf, live music, and reading. He's also described as dangerous with a whiteboard. And it's amazing to watch his ideas grow when he's handling a dry erase marker. Congratulations to you, Toby. Austin Rogers, business development, strategic accounts, Hubble Lighting. Austin's quite a story. Get comfortable. I am too. This one could go on for a while. Austin has held seven different jobs at Hubble Lighting in his career because they keep promoting him. Before joining Hubble, he was a hotel banquet manager. He started as a temp for Hubble Lighting. Over the years, Austin has worked his way up by working on key accounts with the largest electrical distributors in the country. He's shown significant growth over those years. Austin attended the College of Charleston. Go Cougars. Austin likes to cook and probably would have qualified to be on the TV show MasterChef. He drove all night one night from Charleston, South Carolina to Nashville for a cook-off. He made it to the third round, but then he was going to have to fly to Los Angeles to be interviewed about being on the show, but he had to go back to college, so he dropped out and didn't take it any further. Austin participates in Habitat for Humanity builds. He's a volunteer for a Child's Haven, which is an organization that helps children in need. He's a meal runner for Meals on Wheels, and he participates in Hubble's United Way campaign. Austin, just so you know, is the reigning champion for Hubble's Halloween costume contest, and then he had to back it up because 2 months later he won the Hubble Ugly Christmas Sweater contest, a double title holder, and now a 30 under 35 award. Congratulations to you, Austin. Rick Smith, Customer Service Manager, Standard Electric Supply Company. Rick joined Standard in 2013 with very little experience in the electrical business, and then he quickly became one of the company's top performers. Rick played a key role on the company's e-commerce team, helping Standard roll out the new B2B website last year. Rick was an NEAD Learning Center All-Star a few years ago because of his completion of the association's education courses. Rick is involved in the local Rotary Club and volunteers at his church. Rick and his wife Emma have 3 children. He enjoys music and reportedly is a fantastic fantasy baseball player. So stay away if he invites you to join his league. And for some reason that made it onto the nomination form and got him a 30 under 35 award. So congratulations on the fantasy baseball and the TED Magazine 30 under 35 plaque. Jase, Inside Sales Associate, Dakota Supply Group. Jay started in the warehouse at Dakota Supply. He's been promoted 3 times. He played a key role in switching the company's operating software, creating new programs to benefit customers, and refine the company's business processes, oftentimes staying late at work and away from his family to get the job completed. Jay is a member of a number of Dakota's committees. He just completed a number of NAD courses, including Edge, Counter Pro, Advanced Selling, and he's also an Epic Gold graduate. Jay enjoys spending time with his young son and playing on the DSG softball team. Congratulations to you, Jay. Kevin Tran, branch manager, Border States Electric Supply. Guess where Kevin started his career? In the warehouse. He's been promoted 5 times since joining Border States in 2013. Kevin's always one of the first people to take on new challenges and adapt to new processes. Kevin has completed more than 50 online courses, and he prides himself on hiring people and developing them so they can be promoted to bigger positions. Kevin volunteers and sponsors a number of events, including golf tournaments. He and his wife have 2 children. He's an avid fisherman, and he makes it a point to host the branch's Christmas party every year. Congratulations to you, Kevin. Sarah Volk-Stenson, Alliance Sourcing Supervisor, Procurement, Border States Electric Supply. The person who nominated Sarah said she is the most dedicated coworker she has ever had the honor of working with. She's also the first to volunteer for difficult tasks. She's led a team that identified more than $20 million in cost savings over the past 3 years. Sarah's also completed a number of education and training courses throughout her career. She's an active member of her church and participates in a number of volunteer activities. Sarah and her husband have a 1-year-old son. They enjoy traveling and they enjoy watching their son experience things for the first time. That's very cool. Congratulations to you, Sarah. Kyle Wargo, account manager, Irby. Kyle's one of Irby's leading account managers in both the industrial and commercial accounts. He has contributed to the company's year-over-year 14% profit increase. He's achieved his sales goals by 125%. His new accounts saw a 50% increase. Here's an important one. Kyle's home was hit by the tornado that blew through Nashville a couple of months ago. While his family was displaced, Kyle maintained his dedication to rebuilding his community. Something to be said for that. And he continued to maintain his job responsibilities too. Kyle has completed a number of courses through Sonopar. He's also a graduate of Purdue University, Boiler Up. He enjoys golfing with his customers and his friends. He still plays on a local ice hockey team, and he enjoys traveling. Congratulations to you, Kyle. And Josh Litalo, Corporate Financial Planning and Analysis Manager, Dakota Supply Group. This is a completely new industry for Josh. He graduated with an MBA from the University of Minnesota, Ski-U-Ma. Found a happy gopher, just so everybody knows. But then he joined the Army and he became an intelligence analyst working in Afghanistan for a year in classified operations. Thanks for your service, Josh. I appreciate it. He's gone through a number of training programs. He stays on top of local business through a bunch of publications. He's the treasurer of his church council. He enjoys running, biking, cross-country skiing, and being with his family. He also recently purchased a house, and he's currently working on a number of fixer-upper projects. Congratulations, Josh, on the 30 Under 35 award. And that is our group. Congratulations to all of you. It's an awesome group of people which made an awesome cover for TED Magazine. A reminder, if you want to see it, go to www.tedmag.com, go down to the bottom of the screen, click on current issue, and you can get a look at it, tell your friends about it, send them the link so that they can see, the write-up that we have on you in the magazine. And congratulations to all of you. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to remind you that we're going to get in touch with all of you. I see that there's some people who are chatting. Just want to make sure that, we're all good here. Yeah, we're all great. So thanks to all of you for joining us for this 30 Under 35 ceremony. A reminder that I'm going to be tracking you all down. You're going to get an email from me. Write down my email address, scosta, SCOSTA @NAAD.org. You're welcome to get in touch with me. But we're going to be talking because I'm wildly impressed by everything that you guys have accomplished. I'm wildly impressed by this group. I'm wildly impressed by the fact that, again, our 0.15 of the people in the supply chain are you as 30 Under 35 award winners, and you should wear it proudly because you earned it, and I hope that you celebrate it. Thanks everybody for joining us for the award ceremony. I'll be in touch with all of you. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. See you, everybody.